Everybody, it's Victor. It's time for another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Sunday, Mosh Pit. Here we are on the eve of the patch. The patch, the multiplayer patch, which is scheduled to be released at the time of this recording anyway on Monday at some point. I will say that I am going to record Monday on the previous non-multiplayer patch as to make sure that we have a video for Monday. I can't wait until Monday morning to record it because I have no idea when the patch is going to drop. So just to be safe, I am going to record Monday's episode probably today or even tomorrow. Tomorrow for me, which would be Sunday for you guys here. But just so I just want everyone to be aware that the Monday video will be not on the multiplayer patch, and then hopefully the patch goes through, and then Tuesday we'll start the new era. Now, really quickly, I want to go to the meme of the day here because I have a couple of things to talk about in regards to upcoming on patch day this Monday for tomorrow. Here's your meme of the day, artwork of the day, brought to you by Jens Eric Anderson. Title of the thread was "Speak of the Devil." Then in the thread they said, "So I've been working on a 30-40 style, and boom, since started speaking about the style, guessed it was fate." And yes, indeed. And bonus points to those of you who can identify that sword inside of this picture. I'll give you a internet buffalo nickel. Thank you very much, Jens, and everyone who upvoted that one. Awesome art. Keep posting. I love it. Let's hop into the today's Eden Run, and then I'll talk about what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Seed day is going to be 3 Whiskey Golf Victor, 2 Charlie Sierra 9. Shot speed is just brutally bad. It is. Oh, it's also Curse the Blind. That's just super great. Super really awesome. Anyway, so the plan for tomorrow, obviously, as I just got stating in the intro, it's going to be on this patch right now, the non-multiplayer patch. Again, I'm going to be doing that because we have no idea exactly what time the patch is going to drop, and I don't want the video to be late, so I'm just going to play it safe, and we're just going to record Monday's video on Sunday, and then Tuesday, assuming nothing goes wrong, which, you know, I don't know how, I'm not sure what could go wrong, but you never know. With patches, especially as one is this big, you never know. So I'm just making sure that the content does not get interrupted at all. But assuming that everything launches without a hitch on Monday, then we will be doing the new era starting on Tuesday, which of course is going to be on the new patch, new balance changes, all that kind of good stuff. Multiplayer games and stuff are in the works. Now, what is the plan for Monday then? Because obviously it's going to be a huge day. We got the multiplayer patch hopefully coming out. What my plan is most likely going to be is we are going to be doing an all-day Isaac stream here on YouTube. I'm not going to be doing it on Twitch. It's only going to be on YouTube to celebrate the new patch. Also, I will eventually be doing viewer lobbies for the Mosh Pit on Discord. This will be on Discord. So as in, like, the people who are in the Discord will get to play. It's not just going to be open to everybody because that would just be pure madness. I'll be sharing if there's an invite link or something. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work. I'm sure there's probably going to be a password system or something like that, so we can have a closed lobby and be getting people in from the Mosh Pit. Start off here with a ball of bandages. Hooray. The unknown. So yeah, so it's gonna be an all-day affair. We're gonna be streaming the new patch here on YouTube. We're gonna be having fun, playing metal, you know, just having a good time, and doing Mosh Pit lobbies, all that kind of good stuff. Really looking forward to seeing how it goes. I'm looking forward to seeing the patch notes, and I'm ready. We're ready for some new content drops here in Isaac, and it's a monumentous occasion because if everything is the way that they're talking about, it's looking to be seriously like a new era in all of Isaac. So I'm really excited to see what is in store for us. We got 4 bombs. I might as well take a stab here. I'll take Liberty Cap. No. Oh, I won't. Reason being is because we have the fragmented card, which is going to give us not 1 but 2 secret rooms, which is kind of nice. It's a lot of value there. The planetarium, unsurprising considering that we skipped the first floor item room entirely, thanks to Curse the Blind. And we still need a key, though. I'll go in here first. Terra. Nice. Terra is going to give us not only a big damage increase, but also the ability to shoot through doors if we don't want to be in there like that. We can go snipe this tinted Raku and still get no soul heart somehow. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be a lot of fun. Those of you on the Twitch, in the Twitch Mosh Pit, never fear. We will be, you don't have to be subscribed or anything like that here on YouTube if you just want to watch it. And, you know, I'm, for the patch notes, people have been asking me, you know, is there going to be a review or anything like that? As soon as they release the patch notes, I'll do a comprehensive deep dive video into everything. Now, I don't know what Zombolas has in mind in terms of releasing. I have no clue what is going to be released in terms of the patch notes, because I have absolutely no clue exactly how many items are being of how many items are going to be changed. According to Ed, we're going to get a lot of changes and all buffs. According to him, it's going to be all buffs. So you know that's what your boy likes to hear. Now, whether or not that's true or not, we'll see. I would like to believe that Ed is being sincere about that, because I definitely the time for getting nerfed and the time for player fun and all that kind of good stuff going out the window is over. I think that we are all ready to have some fun in Isaac in a different way, a new way. Not, of course, that Isaac isn't fun. Obviously, if it wasn't fun, I wouldn't be playing it. But you know, I think that what I'm hoping is that there is just a blanket amount of buffs across the board. Maybe some item reworks, stuff like that, to where we can finally get back to like, all right, let's start breaking the game. Let's start getting super powerful, and let's just start embarrassing the game again. That's what I'm hoping for. And of course, the multiplayer stuff is going to be. If done right, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, in terms of content, like, are we going to see regular multiplayer runs, or like, you know, I don't know. I do not know how much HP we have left. We started with 1 soul heart. Three soul hearts. We just bought. No, we don't. This would kill us. It hurts, man. We also didn't get to go into the shop because we have no key. In terms of content, obviously, we're going to keep doing our daily videos. As far as multiplayer stuff is concerned, the only thing is that I don't know exactly how we would do that. Obviously, we would record and stuff, but I'm only going off of my own tendencies when it comes to YouTube content. Yeah, that would have killed us. So I'm glad that I did not do something stupid there. Although that would be the ultimate Sinvicta way of dying and losing everything, would be to not pay attention or forget how much HP we have and then take a devil deal that we can't afford and then just simply keel over and die. I'm only going off of what my own personal YouTube experience is like and what I like to watch for streams and YouTube and stuff. And what I will say is that multiplayer games, for me, if I'm watching one of my favorite streamers and then all of a sudden I hear other voices, I hear someone that I don't know, and even if it's someone I do know, but I don't, I don't hear that often, or I'm not subscribed to them or whatever, I tend to turn the video or stream off because I'm not watching this person to listen to them, talk to their friends in a YouTube video or anything like that. Not that there's nothing wrong with that. Anything wrong with that, of course. And changing it up every now and then is good, but I am more apt to go watch someone else who's just streaming by themselves. Something I'm a little bit more accustomed, a little normalcy, rather than listening to someone I don't know very well or I just don't know in general, and you know, there's no context there. There's no. I'm subscribed to streamer A. I don't know who streamer B is. I don't care who streamer B is. I want to hear streamer A. You know, so that is one thing to take into consideration, and I do take all those kind of things into consideration. Whenever it comes to stuff on YouTube, as far as changes are concerned or anything like that, for major decisions, I ask myself, is this something that I myself would want to watch? If the answer is no, then I'm not going to do it. That's not to say that we're not ever going to have multiplayer runs in the new patch. You know, collabing with friends. I'm trying to get some stuff done. The few people who I know who play Isaac to have a nice little run or two. That stuff will be extra videos. Those will not take the place of our regular runs. Whether it be Eden, whether it be random, or whether it be, you know, I don't know if there's new challenges in the patch. That'd be really cool. Something like that. But the daily Isaac episodes, regardless if it's Eden, random, Wacky Wednesday, whatever, those will not be changing at all, and they will never change. But for extra videos, I will start incorporating them into a late afternoon time slot. The way that and this also kind of includes TCG Shop Simulator as well. TCG Shop Sim is it's not yet on the fringe of being moved to the second channel. I think as soon as I do that, the series will probably end up just kind of stagnating and dying, and I don't want that to happen because I'm enjoying that game way too much. But I also don't want to be posting 3 videos a day. That is a lot to ask of people. Even my most favorite YouTuber or my most favorite streamer, if they posted 3 videos a day, I simply would not have the time to watch all of them. And that's not something that I want to do to you guys and gals here in the Mosh Pit either. You know, I want to respect the amount of time that my audience gives me of their free time, whether it be at late night, morning, while you're sleeping, whatever. They're still giving you time. Birthright could be huge here. Well, I mean, we got what we wanted eventually. Can't argue with that. Funny joke game. You know, remember, we have Keeper Sack, so we are gaining stats every time we buy something, which is important, especially for this run, because this run's not going well so far. But no, that's not true. That's disingenuous. It is going well. I just wish we had a little bit more stats. But then again, I always wish we had a little bit more stats. That little Claudie, we can just touch little Claudie, and then we can get him for the rest of the level, or until he dies. So the reason why, but how this works into TCG Shop Sim is that if we do a multiplayer game, if I were to post an extra video, let's call it extra content, for example, then there would not be a TCG Shop Simulator series in lieu of having more Isaac content. So TLDR, TL didn't listen. If I have a good amount of multiplayer games in the pipeline, and it's you know, I think that the games were enjoyable. I think they're gonna be fun to watch for people. I'll be posting those in the late afternoon spot instead of the morning spot where TCG Shop Simulator is, and I won't be posting the TCG Shop Simulator video for that day. And then we'll make it up with we'll make it up with something in terms of the Shop Sim series. But we have a thing going on over there in that series, which is Cardmageddon, which essentially is us. I basically am opening 1 pack per like, and in that game, that's pretty dang expensive. Real expensive in game. Obviously, it's not costing me real money, but still. So I want to make sure that momentum continues to carry over as well. But for the meantime, I think that 3 videos a day is a little bit too much to ask from people, and I don't want one to negatively impact the other, especially when people are definitely going to be coming to the channel to watch me play multiplayer Isaac, to watch me on the new patch, that sort of thing. I want to make sure that we're working on showing more of that than a series that's underperforming right now. So, all that business to say, thank you all very much for supporting me in the Repentance era. I don't know if the new era is going to have a new name or anything like that. It'd be pretty cool. Maggie's bow. And I look forward to it, because the Repentance era was the biggest era ever for my channel. It single-handedly changed my life. The channel, you know, we grew more than ever thought possible for playing this game. And even still, the Mosh Pit continues to outperform channels that are triple, quadruple my size. And I say thank you all very much. It means a lot to me. And I'm so happy that I'm able to continue to do this. And I'm looking forward to the new era, the new hotness, which is going to be the patch. I didn't want to blow up the donation machine here, but we pretty much had to, because we've got to keep up. If we're not going to get stats from items that well, then we've got to keep up with some kind of stat gain here for the power curve. And certainly Terra and Blood Clot combined with Twisted Pair is going to give us a big push in that right direction. We have a 96.2% chance for either a Devil Deal or an Angel Deal, and then a 50-50 chance in between of it being one or the other. Gonna take the Tears upgrade, obviously. Almost walked in there because we got slowed down with that spider web. Hey, Jesus Juice. Nice damage upgrade. Getting a trinket inside of a golden chest in a challenge room is like watching Jake Paul fight Mike Tyson. It's just disappointing, and you feel like you've wasted your time and or money. I'm recording this episode pretty much an hour after the quote fight concluded. I say that sarcastically because, I mean, in order for it to be an actual boxing match, you have to, like, you know, throw punches. And, boy, it was everything that I expected it to be. It went down to a decision. No, neither one of them trying to actually box or fight. You know, hug it out at the end. Paul gets to claim that he beat Mike Tyson forever, and Mike Tyson gets to cash in a huge payday. Which, you know, good for Mike. I ain't gonna hate it. If I could, at that age, if I could make $20 million and do nothing in the ring for 16 minutes in front of the entire world, then hey, sign me up. That's what money does to people, man. It's like, who cares? I'm paid, and that's what the Paul brothers pretty much have always been about. It was a pretty boring affair. I don't know where we're getting all these trinkets from, but I don't like it. We need to get some more money. We definitely want Black Candle. Actually really surprised that there's no secret room there. Shot speed, absolute must right here. Lo and behold, the only place we didn't go was the item room. Now we still have Fragmented Card, which is giving us 2 secret rooms. So we really need to be doing a more concerted effort to try and find these other secret rooms. More so than I'm doing right now. Movement speed is also very bad at this stage of the game. We've almost gotten tagged a few times here by Bonies. Say if these ain't the secret rooms, I'm gonna be very, very surprised. So I need money though. We do not want Greed's Gullet. Make a Tears upgrade. We just need 6 cents, game. 6 cents is all. That's all I'm asking. Nothing huge. I can be greedy. 5 cents. See, there's no problem. Reverse Death card here, which is better than the Lover's card. We actually probably use the Lover's card in here if there's a bunch of mobs, which there is, so we can get into the item room for free. So Terra really showing how good of an item it is. Definitely one of the best tier effects that we can get. Gonna walk out before the bonies do something stupid, like walk into the spikes for no reason. Get the Book of Sin here. The double item pedestal came from the even more options that we picked up. 2 or 3 for Bookworm. We'll definitely take that. Just need 1 more cent, and we can get it by going into the curse room. I don't want to use an entire soul heart for that though, because I don't think it's going to be worth it. But it looks like we might have to do that, especially now that I've accidentally broken that rock. I feel like there's another one coming. $1 game is all we want. Well, we're going to get a cent back from or not a cent. We're going to get a soul heart back from Black Candle. But that's not the point. Let's see if we get some movement speed. We do get some movement speed and big damage upgrade there. More movement speed from the soul heart. So Keeper Sack continuing to show you why it's the GOAT, and definitely my nominee for the absolute best shop item in the Repentance era. Now, if they end up coming up with some clever name for the patch, we'll say that ushers in the 4th era of Rebirth. Mr. Dolly. Already maxed in tiers, but I'll take a little more range. Black Candle means that we don't have to worry about any curses. We once again had to go all the way to floor 5 and 6. Or floor 4 and 6, respectively. We actually did get a another chance at a devil deal or angel deal. Look, if you're going to give us angel deals game, that's fine. Just give us good angel deal items. I mean, Jesus Juice is good because obviously it's just a nice damage upgrade. We want one of those premier angel items, you know. Nice thing here about Terra as well is that you can break down those spike rocks. Why the game decided to put so hard on top of the spikes, but it's just trying to get us. Trying to catch us lacking. Checking for secret rooms real quick. We just have a chance to make boss rush, or at least we did. I honestly thought that we were already past that point. Surprised that we still have 9 seconds left. The 4th era of Rebirth is just truly nuts. 4 because we have Rebirth. We have the original Rebirth, obviously. It goes Afterbirth. It goes Afterbirth Plus. Then Repentance. So technically, it's the 5th era, not 4th, 5th. I can count. So it's Rebirth, Afterbirth, Afterbirth Plus, Rebirth, Afterbirth, Afterbirth Plus, Repentance, and then Repentance Plus. Whatever they end up calling it. We'll say Repentance Plus. That is insane lasting power for a game, especially a single player. Well, I guess we can't call it a single player game anymore. Isaac is no longer a single player game as of Monday. Hollow Heart, not really something that we need. It felt like as soon as I was walking into that, we probably could have gotten in there for free. But it doesn't matter because we have a golden key anyway. Key upgrade. I could teleport out of here, but we're doing enough damage to where I don't have to really worry about that. Honestly, double orange Ragman is pretty annoying. That knockback here, I wish we had a little bit more shot speed. Didn't really get any money out of that. Okay, so we do have a sack room here. Let's go fight the boss first, and then we'll decide what to do with the sack room. Sack room is also potentially some income here, which we can use for Keeper Sack, which gives us more stats, etc., etc. So, we definitely want to be playing the sack room, especially with all this HP. We don't get an 86.2% Devil Deal or Angel Deal, so that's all you got to know about that. %86. With some good old-fashioned Invicta luck right there. The game made us wait till floor 4 and floor 6 now for our guaranteed Angel Deal or Devil Deals. Salvation, which I will take. We also have a good chance to get some more money here. These 2 eternal chests and a golden key, and unless of course they pay out after 1 tap. How does he do it? How does he do it? And I'm not going to sacrifice this eternal heart. I'm going to go back into the secret room and get the soul heart in here, because the eternal heart's worth more than the soul heart at this point. 30 cents. It's still fine because this is going to be able to turn us in. We're going to be able to turn these into stats. So this is totally fine here. Somebody inevitably always looks at that and says, "Hang on a second, buddy. Hang on now. I saw that huge coin jump go from 20-something to 40. What kind of cheat you got going on over here?" Oh, Cletus, the thing is that sometimes the game puts money and spawns it in places that it actually can't have any room to do so, so it just stacks it. The coins just stack themselves on top of each other. I will take car battle, right? Mission. Slowly getting some movement speed here. It's creeping up. Salvation, by the way, was the item that was inside of the Angel Deal. ET dubs. I don't know the fun of that item. But honestly, I feel like it's not even Bob's Rotten Head's fault. That was 100% on the game being like, "Oh no, you decided to hit us? Well, too bad, sucker." Yeah. We took the negative too. I gotta remember that. We get car battery, which is going to allow us to use our Book of Belial twice, get double the effect essentially. And we are absolutely going to exploit the fact that we can go through doors and stuff to make our journey to the next level easier. So resent the idea that we had to wait all this time for Devil Deal or Angel Deal. Blanco Cardo. Yeah, we can use blank card. Eye of Belial is good, of course, but it's not something that we need, you know. Blank card could actually be something that we need. You get like a Emperor card or a Joker card or Hierophant, stuff like that. Go, down goes Chubb. Down goes Chubbers. Got ourselves Crackjacks and Goathead. Oh, at least we get one more guaranteed deal with the devil. We'll say that my whole body is sore, as if I went through a total body workout after running the other day. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to run today because we had Pokemon breaks, and it was also the release of the new Lorcana set, the Azurite Sea, which is it's a cool set for sure. Like we only opened 2 boxes last night, but definitely awesome. I'm gonna drop the world card out here just in case. Well, yeah, I don't want to forfeit up. Range and shot speed. Oh, we got shot speed. It's fine. But now we have the world card, which is gonna be nice. Yeah, both of my legs, my lower back, everything feels like I went through like training. And I forgot how good it is to feel sore. Like, it really does feel awesome to be sore. We could go for Bookworm, but I think that's a little bit of a waste. It legit felt awesome when I woke up this morning. I mean, I was technically kind of sore last night, but it felt even better. Like, I'm one of the people who love leg days. I love doing squats, leg presses, the whole shebang. I loved them because I love the feeling of being sore in my legs. And it's crazy that just running a mile the other day was about, it was about 15 minutes of cardio, which my cardio has always been trash. But it's like my body remembers, like, I remember this feeling. It's been so long. Been too long. And that kind of feeling really motivates me because I'm like, I like this feeling. I like feeling like I've done something good for my body. I like the feeling of being sore and having just having it be something that I can kind of remind myself of how I used to feel whenever I was actually in good shape. And that motivates me to say, hey, you know what? Let's get back in shape. Let's enter ourselves into a new era. I'm gonna take this Soul Heart because I don't quite trust what's going on here. I'm going to try not to get debated into using Salvation too much here. I tend to fool myself into thinking that I need to use these items like Maw of the Void, like Salvation, when in reality I don't. I can just sit back at max range, is what I tell people to do, and say, hey, just do this. I did see that someone made a Stan Lee mod, or Stanley, because, I'm always calling him Stanley. A cosmetic mod. For clarification, I'm not saying that they made it because of me. I'm just saying I call, how I call Satan Stanley. So it's an actual Stanley, as in like the comic book creator Stanley. Cosmetic mod for Satan, which is pretty funny. I think that the new era that we're going to be entering in, if it really is gonna have some, you know, a much more player forward stance for balance changes and fun and all that kind of good stuff. You know, I think that we can allow ourselves to start having fun with cosmetic mods and getting goofy and wacky with it. You know, our new era begins as well, type deal. You know, loosen up on the, you can loosen up on the idea that, you know, I want to keep everything, you know, I want to keep everything as vanilla as possible, which is true. I do love having, oh, I thought that the blood somehow opened the door there for the CD room. Keeping everything vanilla, you know, no mods, that sort of stuff, which is, again, that's how I prefer, but I think it would be funny to have random cosmetic mods every now and then show up. I think that would be like the Stanley mod. That would be funny. There's always a tinge of I don't know this person who made the mod though, so I don't want them to sneak anything inappropriate into the videos, you know. But that's always going to be a sort of a danger. I will say now, for anyone who wishes to join up for some multiplayer games on stream, make sure you check your usernames and also your user like your Steam profile pictures. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to show on stream, or in the lobbies or whatever, but I know that if it's anything inappropriate, at least not for my stream, then you're not joining. I'm sorry. I'd be actually kind of careful here. Not doing nearly as much damage as I thought we would here with Backstabber. No, I think I'm gonna call it there. That was way too close. Way too close. So thank you for watching, everybody. A little tight at the end there. But again, one final time, I appreciate all of the support and all the new subscribers and members of the Mosh Pit here that the Repentance era brought us. Again, there's going to be one more episode here in the Repentance era, and then thus begins the new era, Repentance Plus, Repentance Afterlife, whatever they end up calling it. I am looking forward to it. Again, that's going to be happening officially here on Tuesday for the videos, but don't miss out on tomorrow's live stream. I have no idea what time I'm going to start. I'm basically going to wake up, get something to eat, and then put the stream on, and then we're just going to be either in the waiting room or we're going to be live and playing nonstop Isaac. So come on by. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you're already following here and subscribing on YouTube, and also ring the notification bell, as you don't want to miss this huge epic stream celebrating the new era of Isaac. So thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing on this episode and all other episodes here on the channel. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like thanks to patrons of mine like Flashback 007, Paradoxius Blackheart, and Alex Meyer. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.